Like one of my main goals when I came here, I was like, yo, I want to be the guy that put Morocco basketball on the map. For 3 to 4 years, Morocco is going to be probably one of the better places to play being a professional athlete. It's a never-ending, evolving cycle. I'm going to show you who reached out to me, but you can't say it out loud because it's a secret.
Yo! Who's the toughest player?
I knew you was gonna ask that. I knew you was gonna. Once you're Jordan, you don't got no choice. Like I remember pulling up to games 3 hours before games, 2 hours before games, people outside skating for tickets. There's no other point guard in Africa that can do what I do. That's why I'm different. The guy that takes his team to the promised land. I can lead a team. I can play defense. I have the IQ. I have the skills. I have the athleticism. I can change the game just like that.
You gotta clap. Let's clap. Let's clap it all. Yes. السلام عليكم الدراري مرحبا بكم في فيديو جديد اليوم. We today got my brother John Jordan. جبت لكم اليوم John Jordan تلعب مع الفوس. How long you been playing with Fus?
This is my second season. Second year.
امين وتلعب مع الفوس. جون جوردن واحد الجوار اللي ماشي سهل. نحاول نجيب لكم انا الجوار اللي تقدروا تستافدوا شي حوايج منهم. John Jordan is one of them. You know what I'm saying? You want me to explain?
I'm one of them.
Huh?
I'm one of the ones. For sure.
For sure. You guys can really learn a lot from this guy. That's why I'm really excited.
I can learn a lot from you guys too.
Appreciate that, man. So اليوم جبت لكم جون جوردن باش نتعرفوا عليه شويه، نقربوكم شويه الباسكت في المغرب، تاخذوا فكره على الاوبينيون ديالو على الباسكت في المغرب. We're gonna go deep. We're gonna get deep.
Let's get it.
But before we start, قبل ما نبدا الفيديو دراري لايك سبسكرايب بارطاجيو مع صحابكم باش تشوفوا اكثر من هاد الفيديوهات وخليوا لي في كومنتير شكون اللي بغيتو تشوفوا. John Jordan, I did some research.
What's up with it?
Let me get
Talk to me, dog.
Right here. I got my
Talk to me.
I got my homework.
Talk to me.
7 October 1992.
Ooh, I'm old. Ooh.
I'm gonna say it in Arabic.
Yeah.
32.
Wait, am I the oldest one here?
Oh, that's Houston, Texas.
H-Town.
I'm gonna rank some of the things that you conquered. Obviously, OBL.
OBL. Rule of the court. The one and only.
How many times?
The first one and only one-on-one champ, OBL champ of all time. Shout out my brother Tracy McGrady. NBA All-Star, NBA Hall of Famer. Shout out to the city of Toronto. They brought me in when I was a rookie in my pro career, fresh out of college, and they gave me an opportunity. Toronto Raptors 905, won the G League contest. At the time, it was the NBA D League. That just lets you know how old I am. NBA D League, but great opportunity. It was a great accomplishment for me. Very grateful to be able to show my abilities and my gifts. Bro, if you look at the competition that year, stiff. I can't, man, there's so many names in that competition. Probably the best G League dunk contest ever. Most of those guys that were in the G League at the time, they're in the NBA now. So like, it's funny that I watch some of my teammates, Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam. Shout out to my boy Pascal. He's getting ready to go to NBA Finals now.
How did it start in basketball?
I mean, just like everybody else, I was just a kid with a ball in the dream, trying to get to the league, trying to get to NBA. I think it's worldwide, universal. If you want to play basketball, the first objective is to get to the NBA. Started when I was like at 6, maybe 5 or 6 years old. Growing up in Houston, Texas, my dad put the ball in my hand, and I just been bouncing the ball ever since then. You know what I mean? Every day, every night, putting the work in.
Were your parents like supportive about it?
Absolutely. Very good parents. We didn't always have the most money, but they always made a way. I vividly remember me and my dad driving 15-16 hours to go to basketball camps. You know what I mean? Like literally from Houston to Colorado, California, Las Vegas. He literally taking me to basketball camps in order to, make my dream a reality.
Shout out to Pops.
Shout out to Pops. Shout out to Pops. Love you, Dad. Love you, Dad.
What's been like your most memorable thing about basketball throughout your career?
It's funny because every year it feels like a new challenge and a new accomplishment. Every year it just feels new and fresh. So it's hard to pinpoint, one particular thing. But if one thing stands out in my basketball career, it would definitely have to be becoming a Hall of Famer at my university, Texas A&M Corpus Christi University. Go Islanders. Class of 2015 Hall of Fame. Coach Willis Wilson brought me in from Hightower High School in Fort Bend. And what's crazy? Like thinking back, I had 2 Division I offers coming out of high schools, Texas Tech and Corpus Christi. And I didn't get the offers until right when I was about to graduate high school. So like severely under recruited, severely overlooked. Like I said, shout out to Coach Willis Wilson for giving me the opportunity, and the rest of the coaching staff and the city of Corpus Christi. I mean, for him letting me come in and embracing me, and you know, let me show my talents there.
Most Moroccan people or Moroccan fans of basketball, they love basketball. You got the talent.
Yeah.
What stopped you from going to the NBA or playing in the G League or have a career in the G League? You can do it all. Dunking, the 3 points of dribble, you got everything.
Yeah. Well, I played my first 2 years professionally in the G League, and I was a journeyman in the G League. I started off with the Delaware 87ers at the time. That's the Philadelphia 76ers G League team. I got traded twice. I got traded to the Erie Bay Hawks, and then from Erie Bay Hawks, I got traded to the Raptors 905, where I won a G League dunk contest, and I won a G League championship, Raptors 905. So I was a journeyman. Trying to get to the NBA is tough because it's a numbers game. You got to think, like, every NBA team, they already have 8 or 9 guaranteed contracts coming back. Each team only can hold a roster of 13, 14, maybe 15. Now it's different. They got like 17 guys, but like at the time when I was in college and when I was coming up, each team could only have 15 players. And again, there's 8 or 9 guaranteed contracts coming back. You look at the numbers, that's only 5, 6 available spots per team. There's only 30 teams in the NBA. So that's like, what, you do the math, that's like 50 spots. And there's
what is the chances?
What's the chances? You got a better chance to get struck by lightning getting in the NBA. So like myself, there's a lot of talented.
It's not impossible.
It's not impossible at all, but the numbers are not on the player side when it comes to making the NBA, because it's just not a lot of space. For the most part, it's just the numbers are not on our side, not a lot of spots available. And for me, I definitely thought I could play in the NBA. I think I could play in the NBA now. I'm happy about my journey. I'm grateful, and you know, I wouldn't change anything.
Of course, man. You switched up. You went overseas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You played in many countries. Like how many countries? Name that one.
Ooh, so I'll break it down for you. So after the G League, I played in the G League 2 years. From the G League, I went to Finland. From Finland, I went to Belgium. From Belgium, I went to Poland. From Poland, I went to Germany. From Germany, I went to Serbia. From Serbia, I went to Romania. From Romania, I went back to Serbia. From Serbia, I went to Morocco. From Morocco, I went back to Morocco. So it's definitely been a journey. It's my 8th, 9th year. It's been a journey. I've been all through Europe, and it's been great. It's been fun.
You enjoy Morocco?
I love Morocco. It's a great place to live. There's a lot of great talent here in Morocco. Probably the fastest growing country in the world. As far as like the sport of basketball, it's growing at a fast rate. Bring awareness to the sport. It's going to be huge in like 3, 4, 5 years. It's going to be a good spot to be. It's a good spot to be now, to start off your career in this market, in this area, the African/Middle East market. And so it's a great spot to be. I can't complain.
You could be a part of one of the players that brought a lot of eyes in Morocco about the basketball culture.
Yeah. For me, that was a goal. Like when I got an opportunity to come here, I definitely did a little research on the Moroccan basketball league. For me, I'm like a creative and I'm a visionary. Like I always want to see myself in a situation and see how I can grow that situation. And that was like one of my main goals when I came here. I was like, yo, I want to be the guy that put Morocco basketball on the map. You know what I mean? That's the goal.
We're going to go back to Morocco. We're going to go back to Moroccan league. How much did it take you to be like, okay, basketball is what I'm gonna do. Basketball is what I'm gonna continue as like.
It's funny that you asked me that, because growing up, basketball wasn't my first sport. Football, American football is my first sport.
Really?
Absolutely. I loved American football. There's nothing better than being on a gridiron.
Like you played in some.
Yeah. So when I was younger, I was an all-sport athlete. I ran track. I played soccer. Played baseball. When I was super young, I did gymnastics. Okay. I pretty much had my parents had me involved in every sport, but American football was my go-to sport. How I got to basketball, I don't know what it was about basketball. I think it's just the talent level, the way you can express yourself on a basketball court is what differentiated that sport from any other sport. And so I just love I love the sport. I love the game. Obviously, growing up watching Kobe, T-Mac, all these guys, Allen Iverson, these guys pretty much influenced me. So it
has a place in your heart.
For sure. Absolutely.
Can you still like?
Oh, absolutely. I think I can play in the league. I think I play in the NFL. I think I can play in the NFL for real. You gotta think, like, I'm fast, I'm athletic, I'm physical, I'm smart, I can jump. I played quarterback. The one thing I realized, I was like, yo, I'm not a quarterback. I was so short, I couldn't see over the offensive line. So like when I would drop back and try to throw, like it was hard for me to see because the offensive linemen are usually big. So
did somebody of like a part of your family motivated you to jump into this basketball world?
Really, my entire family is basketball. Going to my cousin's basketball games, and you know, he was a bucket. He was killing folks on the court. My auntie played basketball, but like I said, I come from a very athletic family. You know what I mean? Once you're Jordan, you don't got no choice.
What drives you to continue to be successful in basketball? I know you had them parts when you're like, okay, maybe I'll take a break this year.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think about it all the time. For me, I think it's the impact that I have on the sport. You know, when I look in the stands and I see the looks on, like, especially kids' faces when I do a dunk, make a three, you know, just the influence and just to see the smile on these kids and the fans' faces when they see me put on a performance, I think that's the thing that drives me the most. Because I feel like I'm here to inspire people. You look at me, 5'10", 180 pounds. I'm like average human being height. You know what I mean? So for most people looking at me, they feel like, yo, if he can do it, I can do it too. You know what I mean? So that's the thing that drives me the most. You know, I want to be an inspiration to all the people around the world. Like, yo, because it's true. If I can do it, they can do it too as well.
Doing it for the people is crazy.
Absolutely. Because at the end of the day, the highest human...
yeah, because you're not doing it for the money.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, the money a little bit.
I love it. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You gotta get paid. You gotta get paid.
Dang, bro. If we talking business,
Yeah.
give me that money.
Gotta give me the money.
Yeah.
Gotta give me the money. It's about inspiring though. That's the highest act of a human is to inspire. Sure.
What's your goals?
As far as on the court, I want to win as many championships as possible. I want to be the guy that takes his team to the promised land every single year, year in and year. I want to be responsible for that. I want to be responsible if we win or if we lose. This is the thing that keeps me going. You know what I mean? Because I feel like if I stop doing what I'm doing, I'm letting people down. For me, I don't want to be a disappointment. Like, I want to, you know, be the reason, you know, people want to be great. If Jordan's doing it, like, I need to lock in and do it myself. So, like I said, it's definitely the fans, my family, my teammates, everybody.
What does it mean to you to be a professional basketball athlete?
It means the world. It's definitely a responsibility. You got to put the work in. Because at the end of the day, it's a business. Being a professional athlete, it's a never-ending evolving cycle, which means, like, what I mean by that is every single year that goes on, there's a new wave of people coming in. One thing about us, we're only getting older. You know what I mean? So you got to stay consistent. You got to stay on top of your game.
Some people would put the work and they'd be like, oh, that's enough. That's not enough.
It's never
There's
enough.
another kid.
It's somebody coming in. Yeah, it's somebody coming in.
Coming in did twice as work as
you. Look at the landscape of basketball now. These kids are coming in 7 feet tall with handles, can run and jump and shoot threes. Like, the game of basketball is evolving. The talent is getting much and much better. So once I think about this, I think to myself, like, sheesh, like, I gotta stay sharp. I gotta stay sharp at all times because, you know, at the end of the day, the ball is gonna stop bouncing and I gotta get the most out of the sport.
How does the game of basketball bring people together?
That's a great question. The good thing about the sport of basketball, especially from an American standpoint, we have overseas basketball. We have overseas opportunities. So this itself brings people together. So for instance, like, I'm in Morocco. Without the sport, I wouldn't be able to be here experiencing this side of the world, being in a whole culture.
Yes.
You know, I've met people from all sides of the globe, all races, all ethnicities, all backgrounds. This provided me and everybody else with the opportunity to travel and to see the globe at a high level.
People, in general, they would just come to the country just because you played. Oh, John went to play in that place. I might pull up to that country.
Bro, you don't understand how many players DM me like, yo, like, what is it like playing in Morocco? Like, I want to play in Morocco now, like, because they feel like it's a good place because I've been here. I mean, that's the good thing about basketball. Like, it provides opportunity and it brings more and more players to different spots. And so,
how has basketball taught you about leadership and teamwork and leadership?
My job is to round everybody up, manage egos, help put guys in the right position to succeed, and we all go to the promised land together. I feel like being a leader is what I was born to do.
What type of person are you in the court?
I'm definitely the general. You know what I mean? I'm the guy that call all the shots. All the shots.
Your team.
What? But I feel like these guys trust me to do what I do. You know, the responsibility that I carry, and that's my role on the team, on any given team. I'm the point guard.
What's the most achievement you're proud of throughout your life?
Oh, that's a good question. Ooh. The biggest achievement in my career is so hard because I feel like all my achievements are like my kids. Like, when you have kids, I don't have kids. I don't know if you got kids. I don't know if you have kids. You don't got no kids. If you got multiple kids, you don't love one kid more than the other.
Okay. Your senior kid, and you'd be like, damn, I'm proud of that kid.
For sure. That's how I feel about all of my achievements. Because they all, and you know what's funny? They were all at different points of my career. And so like I achieved stuff when
Give me one. You got a name.
OBL. One-on-one champ is nothing like. Shout out my boy Tracy McGrady. Shout out to the whole OBL team. The official ruler of the court is here. Yes. But winning the OBL, winning the one-on-one tournament.
Do you still think you got a chance? Hold on. OBL?
What do you mean? I'm the champion.
But still,
I'm the Z, do you realize like I have people sending me contracts on behalf of their players. They're trying to sponsor their players to play me one-on-one. I have probably the biggest bounty on my head.
You're hearing it first,
for
guys.
sure.
You're hearing it first.
Like guys send me contracts like, hey, like I want you to play my guy 10,000, 15,000, 20. I've received contracts literally. I'm the guy right now.
You wanted?
I'm wanted.
You wanted.
I'm a wanted man. I'm a wanted man.
Who's okay? We're gonna bring some drama here.
All right, let's do it.
And you know what?
Tea time.
Let me.
I'm with all the smoke.
Yeah, you know what, bro? You know what, bro? I don't want to be the bad guy, but I will be.
Mm-hmm.
I will be the bad guy, bro. You as a player in Morocco, who's the toughest player?
I knew you was gonna ask that. I knew you was gonna say.
The toughest player in Morocco, like from what standpoint?
No, okay. Here's the first.
I know what you want me to say.
Listen. No.
Okay.
No, because we don't want to bring drama, bro. Who's the toughest player you played with against
In Morocco?
in Morocco? And then we're gonna switch it to your team. But who's the toughest player you faced throughout the league? Say the name.
No, you know who's tough? The homie Chaz Williams from IRT. He's super tough. The point guard IRT. He's super tough.
Can he jump? Like he can dunk?
I don't know if
he can jump.
I don't know if he can. I know he's pretty athletic.
Yeah,
he's a little bit older than I am. He was really good in college, but he's pretty tough. Like he's super tough. Like he can score, can lead his team. He's doing a great job for IRT.
Shout out Chaz.
Shout out to Chaz. He's probably
who else?
He's
You know what? You said Chaz.
You know who was nice? Oh, what's bro name from Saleh last year? A Moroccan? Oh. I like Big Khalid from Saleh. Bukishu. That's my dog. Shout out to Bukishu. You gotta think, Bukishu got a lot of professional experience. He's played in Europe as well.
And he played in the national team.
Plays in the national team.
Yeah, Bukishu, I feel like he got the leadership for sure.
Yeah. I mean, because he's experienced and he's been abroad. He's been in different countries and played.
We getting in, bro. We got in, bro.
Let's do it.
Ranking the team. First, second, third.
Well, you already know who's first. Do we have to say? We already know who's first. Reigning champs, fusrabat.
Fusrabat. First.
Here.
Boom.
Number 1.
Number 2.
Oh. I actually got IRT over. I know.
Okay.
I know.
IRT.
Okay, let's get the elephant out the room. It's IRT or Saleh? I got IRT a little bit over Saleh. IRT is a little bit more structured. Saleh probably has a little bit more talent, but IRT plays a little bit better together. They mesh together and they're a little bit more structured. I got mass number 4, 5, maybe like Weedat Casablanca or maybe Weedat. Weedat was actually tough. And you know, they got the fan base. So whenever you play in there,
the fans is crazy.
Fans is crazy.
They're
phenomenal.
License 2. Mas got real fans. Bro,
yes.
Wait, hold on.
That's the thing about here in Morocco. Like, there's like 6, 7 clubs that have real fan bases.
The football fans, they try to support both. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Football and basketball. Yeah. So they bring that energy and they put it on basketball.
That's dope.
If they really understand the game and they really show it love for real, basketball will look crazy in Morocco.
It's gonna look
with
crazy.
The fans, with that type of fan.
3 to 4 years, Morocco's gonna be probably one of the better places to play in this market. The Afro Middle Eastern market is like Morocco's gonna be the spot, you know what I mean? Because the culture of basketball is going to continue to grow, especially with the BAL coming here year in and year out.
Moroccan League, talk to me about that.
I really like where the Moroccan League is right now. Obviously, there's a lot of ups and downs as far as stability, but the league has a lot of potential. I do feel like the more that the country invests in the sport of basketball, it'll continue to grow. I feel like it could be a little bit more stable. As you know, we just finished a lockdown. Lockdown in May is crazy.
That's crazy.
in May is crazy. But that's the thing, like as far as like stability, once the country itself invests more, like you won't have these type of issues. It's going to be a more prominent place for especially imports to come and play.
The fact that the biggest event in Morocco about basketball, the ball pulled up to Morocco, bro, they should take advantage of that.
I personally thought when the ball came here, I thought that it was going to make the league turn up. So it definitely, like when we went to the lockdown, it definitely surprised me. Like I was like, it threw me for a loop. I'm like, damn, they finna shut down after the ball. The ball was a hit. It was a success. The games were lit every night. I know it confused like the fans, the clubs, the players. I believe some players left and some teams were ready to fold. And so
some players are really shut down mentally.
Yeah. Typically around this time, guys are already kind of checking out and now you're looking at the finish line. Then you shut the league down. I was over with. Like, you know, especially if you're on a team where y'all really not going to compete, for these guys, it doesn't make sense for them to be locked in.
We've seen how Africa is developing their like talent. What do you think? As much as we are like football, soccer, soccer. But football,
the country, the government has to invest a lot more funds into the sport of basketball, and then you'll see it explode. Africa doesn't already have a lot of domestic leagues. There's the Moroccan league, Tunisian league, Egyptian league, Rwandan, Tunisian. Oh, I guess they do got a lot of leagues. Okay, 7 leagues. Africa is a huge country. I don't know how many countries are in Africa. It's a huge continent. It starts with investment. Once the country invests in the sport, popularity will grow. The fans will be more dialed in. The fans will be more hungry, and they'll be more willing to learn more about the sport of basketball. When I look at Morocco, it has a load of potential. Look on the business side, just outside of the sport of basketball. Look at all the new projects that are being built here. I just seen the other day they're doing it, like they're thinking about putting the F1 series. Like they got the World Cup coming. We just had the bow. There's a lot of big things coming. So there's no reason, like, you know, the Moroccan basketball league shouldn't be building off of this and be building off of this momentum and off of this new wave. But it just comes from the leadership at the top. They got to first have the vision. I got a question for you. Who's the best Moroccan player ever? Basketball.
You can't do that. I'm interviewing you.
I can't answer your question? Who's the best Moroccan basketball player ever?
Moroccan basketball player?
Yeah, I want to know. Your opinion. Y'all know? Anybody know? Nobody know?
You answer the question.
No, just help. Like, just a little help.
Think about it, we'll come back to it.
And we're gonna come back.
Listen,
listen, everybody got potential. Everybody is a good player to me. Everybody who put work and it just makes the game look good is a good player. That's good. But
just say a name, bro. Zita made a lot of stuff.
Huh?
I hear a lot of people say Hakeem.
But hold on. Zuita is like, all right, that's some like, you know what I'm saying?
But he's been doing it for a long time.
He's been doing it for he's a legend.
So who the best Moroccan basketball player right now in your opinion?
The best is Zuita.
Right now?
No, right now? Yeah. No, right now, he's not Zuita. Let's be honest. Ooh. No, I'm just making sure, you know. Who's the best player? I'm gonna tell you right now. Just because I believe in him, I could see this guy far. Hands up, Sean. Shout out to you. He's a young kid. Like I showed you.
Oh yeah, the lefty little point guard. He played on the national team. Yeah. I know. He played on the national team
when he was 18. That's tough.
Like that's how you gotta do it. You gotta bring these kids in while they're young.
I'll name also my brother Osama Mazouj.
Shout out my boy Osama, man. Shout out my boy Osama, very talented player. I like Osama because he don't really get a lot of opportunity, but he continues to work, and that's one thing I respect. When I was younger, I didn't have that mentality. When I was younger and I didn't play, I used to be pissed. I would be upset. I'd be mad. I'm going to the coaches. But one thing about Osama, he keeps a level head and he just keeps working. He puts his head down. He gonna get an opportunity. He just got to be ready.
We talked about Morocco. We just hope for the best. The situation that we were in, it was not that good. But hopefully things will be better and things will get fixed. And most exciting part, talk to me about the ball, man.
Let's go. BAL 5, ball 5. We here. We got an opportunity.
Yes.
Barely squeezed in, but the main thing is we got in. Very, very excited for this opportunity. It's my second time. So obviously the goal is to win it. We want to get further than we did last year, but for me, I want to win the whole thing.
I mean, I know y'all gonna win, but do y'all see yourself on that level, or y'all see it's a long road to achieve that championship?
Well, it's a long road because once you think about all the ball teams that are in, these teams have a long history of, you know, being like either Afro championships or Fus is fairly new to this type of level of playing in, you know, the bigger landscape of Afro basketball. So a fairly young club in like high major African championships. So with that being said, like I definitely think we got an opportunity. I know we got an opportunity. We just got to go in with a winning spirit, a winning mentality. You was gonna say something?
Yeah.
Can I ask?
Yeah, for sure. Y'all got some questions too. Fire away.
Hey.
Any questions? Anything?
Yeah.
What about you? All right.
What are the lessons you learned from last year's club?
That's a great question. I'm glad you asked that. So once you get to the playoff, like you really got to be locked in. Everybody's 0-0. It's single elimination. You win or go home. So like last year, we came into the finals as #1 team in the ball, but we lost in the first round. You got to be sharp. And it's like any given day, anybody can be beat. Now this year, we're underdog. We got kind of the underdog role. You got to be tight and you got to be sharp.
In every game.
Every single game.
You can't underestimate
any team. Like we beat K-Town twice and they end up beating us in the first round. So maybe we can take a page out of their book and, you know, we got to come with it.
Talk to me about the ball being in Morocco and doing the atmosphere. Talk to me. How was that?
That's such a dope experience. I'm glad. To be honest, that's one of the reasons I came back to Morocco. When they announced that it was coming, I was like, oh yeah, I got to get back. And so now, like, people are hip. Like, I'm walking down the street, people are like, yo, I went to the ball game, I seen you. Like, people are,
first time too.
People are like, yo, like, this is like the NBA for us. It's never been done before, ever.
There's no difference.
Hopefully, you know what I mean, it's a focal point and it'll be a staple in Moroccan history for years to come. They bring it back here, it continues to get bigger, because you gotta think every game is almost sold out. Like, tell me how you felt, bro, as a Moroccan.
As a Moroccan,
I felt proud just seeing the influences that was there. I never saw that part of them where like they really have that passion of basketball.
They came out.
Like they really came
like
out.
It brought the people out. Like for real. We gotta do our job too. If people don't come out and watch us, we gotta win.
Hey, bro, we gotta win. We gotta win. You know what I mean?
I'm not Moroccan, but I was proud for the country of Morocco. Like I remember pulling up to games 3 hours before games, 2 hours before games, people outside skating for tickets, like trying to get in.
What's the most thing you excited about for the next chapter in the ball?
I mean, we finna go in here and try to win. We about to go in here and win. You know what I mean?
I think
and then
we
gonna
actually got to change.
For sure. Single game elimination. You got to be better than the team on that day. That's all you got to do. And take it day by day. I think that's the thing about me. Like that differentiates me from other players. I can lead a team. I can play defense. I have the IQ. I have the skills. I have the athleticism. I can change the game just like that. There's no other point guard in Africa that can do what I do. That's why I'm different.
Before we wrap it up, is there any project you got? Is there anything besides basketball that you working on?
Absolutely.
What's up?
Jumping like Jordan, vertical jump program. It's kind of a hybrid between physical fitness, foundational work, building elite athleticism for all sports, all ages. You know what I mean? Me and my partner, Jay Soteria, built this program from the ground up. It's 100 different exercises that I've used in my career that's helped me get to where I'm at, build my athleticism. Absolutely. Volleyball, baseball, soccer, football. We got what you need. Jumping like Jordan is coming soon, guys.
Follow my guy.
Dates coming soon. Release dates coming soon. And I got some dope things coming up. I want to show you some. You don't even know what I'm about to show you. I'm gonna show you who reached out to me, but you can't say it out loud because it's a secret.
Yo!
Shout out my dog. Shout out my dog. Jumping like Jordan / coming soon. We're gonna put some work in this summer. Some things we're gonna actualize this summer. So shout out my dog. You know who you are.
Yes.
We're gonna put some work in.
Yes.
I'm pulling up.
Yes. Shout out to.
Voila.
If that guy watched the ball in Morocco?
Yeah. Right after Morocco, he DM me. I got you. I'm gonna FaceTime you when I'm with him. I'll FaceTime you.
هذا واحد البروغرام ديال لاطون الا بغيتي تزيد من لاطون ديالك غادي يلوح واحد البروغرام غادي يلوح لكم ليا في ستوري ديالو في انستغرام سو جو فولو باش تعرفوا كلشي وغادي يخليكم ابديتد مع داكشي سو يا Jordan, appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you.
I really appreciate
you guys
my dog right
pulling
here.
up on me. My lovely home,
Yeah, bro.
my beautiful space, man.
It's really a pleasure.
Maybe after we win the battle, we come and do a part 2. Ooh. And it's in my house.
Why you saying? Why you said in your house though?
It's in my crib.
What's wrong with you? You know what? I'm tired of you trying to flex, bro. I'm just done. Anyways,
Shout out my jeweler El Russo. Y'all go get y'all ice right.
جامب لايك جوردن. شكرا لكم بزاف الدراري كتفرجوا. لايك سبسكرايب بارطاجيو مع صحابكم. نتمنى يستافدوا شي حاجه.
Appreciate you, bro.
You're really a legend, bro.
Appreciate you.
خلوا لي في كومونتير شكون بغيتو جاي.
The rap.